Hey. There.
Why? Hello, subordinate student teacher.
Say. Can I get a copy of that presentation you just used?
The one about gas laws for the smartboard.
Yeah, that's the one. I would like to use it for my classes in future. Of course. I will have to change a few things.
Oh? Really? Why is that?
Well, it's a bit bland, don't you think? They use a flat white background for the entire presentation.
Don't be fooled by the simple presentation. When it needs to be engaging, it uses the interactive activities to grab the student's attention, utilizing the smartboard's touchscreen functionality. When it is not using those activities, it is simply being used as a tool to present the information. You, the teacher, are responsible for engaging the students at those points. This is where the lesson becomes more of a direct instruction lesson.
Oh. Well, I guess. But even with teachers' input, this presentation couldn't last longer than 20 to 25 minutes. Surely.
It doesn't need to. You should use this presentation as a precursor to some group activity or experiment involving the information that you have just shown to the students. That way they take in what they need to know for the work. Then they will have a better understanding of what the experiment or group work is trying to achieve, rather than just throwing them into it.
I suppose that would be effective. What do you think about the use of the game-type activities in this presentation? I personally think that there are too many games. Some of the information could be easily lost in the mix of interactive animations and activities.
That is an excellent point. Use of interactive animations can distract from the subject matter that they are trying to convey. Often this is more of a problem with younger students and less so with students of this level. This presentation could still be effective with less animation and game-like activities, but it is not necessary for its use in this sort of class.
Those animations had some annoying defects though, like when the text would scroll across the screen at the start of some slides, but wouldn't show the whole text again at any other point. So effectively you can only read one or two of the bubbles before it stops and only shows you the first word of the text. Do you think it would be more effective if it continuously scrolled across?
Yes, I do believe that the presentation could use that formatting in some areas. The text box problem can only be fixed by making the text boxes big enough to include the entire text. The program this is made on does not allow for the text to scroll continuously or more than once. Perhaps you could introduce acronyms or shortened words with your students before the boxes come into play.
I see your point. Perhaps this presentation is more useful than I originally thought.
It all comes down to how you use it.
Well, thank you for the help.
You're welcome. Glad I could help.